My dear friends, come alive with me now. Feel the rhythm in your blood. Let's sweep aside every grim illusion and remember the truth that sets the soul on fire. Suppose, with wild abandon, that life is not a grim journey to be endured, not a forced march towards something distant grave or distant goal, but a dance, a glorious, sensual, ever-changing dance. Imagine the eternal energy, the boundless plain, source of all things, looking across the void and saying, "Let there be music." And in that instant, the cosmos begins to sway. Galaxies swirl like partners in a ballroom. Stars pulse like drums. Planets spin in perfect rhythm. And here on Earth, rivers curve like hips. Winds whisper like lovers. Flowers open and close like slow, deliberate steps. And you are not a weary traveler trudging along on a road that leads to somewhere better. You are now a dancer, born for the music that is playing right now. But we have forgotten the music. From the cradle, we are taught to lie that life is serious. Life is a problem. Life is a journey with a destination. We must get somewhere. College, career, marriage, success, retirement, heaven. Before we are allowed to rest, to enjoy, to finally live. We treat the present as a mere corridor to a better room. We grit our teeth and say, "I'll be happy when." And so we spend our precious days preparing to live, rehearsing for a performance that never begins. Look at how we listen to music, real music. When a symphony plays, do we clench our fists and rush towards the final chord? Do we say, "Hurry up, orchestra, get to the end so I can applaud and go home"? No, we surrender. We let the notes wash over us. We feel the sorrow in the minor key, the triumph in the crescendo. We sway, we close our eyes, we allow the music to move us. The joy is not in arriving at the end. The joy is in every phase, every rest, every unexpected turn. Life is that symphony, and the present moment is the only note that is ever played. Yet, we live as though the point of the dance is to reach the far wall of the dance floor as quickly as possible. We stomp and we strain and count the steps, always looking over our partner's shoulder at where we're supposed to be next. We miss the sway, we miss the spin, the laughter, the sweat, the closeness. We miss the music entirely. Wake up! Wake up to the rhythm that is pounding in your chest right now. Your heart is the drum. Your breath is the melody. The sound around you, traffic, birds, voices, silence, are all the orchestra. Your body is the instrument, and it was made to move. A dancer does not ask, "What is the meaning of this step? Where is this twirl leading?" The dancer feels beat and responds. Sometimes the music is slow, tender. You hold close, you sway gently. Sometimes it is wild and fast. You leap, you spin, you throw your head back in abandon. Sometimes it is mournful. You move through the ache, letting the grief have its say. But you never stop dancing. You never sit down and wait for better music. You dance with whatever is playing. That is the secret. Life is not going anywhere. There is no cosmic destination where everything finally makes sense and you can rest forever. The dance is the point. The music is the point. The moving fully, passionately, awkwardly, beautifully. is the point. When you fall in love, do not rush to the end of the romance. No. You linger in the kiss, in the glance, in the trembling touch. When you eat something delicious, do you wolf it down to get to the end of the meal? No. You savor. When you watch a sunset, do you tap your foot impatiently for night to come? No. You stand in awe. Why? Why then do we treat ourselves and life itself with such impatience? Because we believe we are separate from the dance. We believe we are the clumsy dancer who must practice harder, perfect the steps, arrive at mastery before we can enjoy it. But you are not separate. You are the dance dancing. The eternal is moving through you as you. Every stumble is part of the choreography. Every graceful leap is the universe celebrating itself. So stop striving to get it right. Stop waiting for the perfect partner, the perfect song, the perfect moment. The song is playing now. The floor is here. Your partner is life itself. Wild, unpredictable, tender, and fierce. Kick off your shoes, loosen your grip on tomorrow, let go of yesterday's missteps. Feel the beat in your bones. Dance with your heart broken, let the tears be your rhythm. Dance when you're ecstatic, let your laughter shake the room. Dance when you are tired, slowly, gently, like a lullaby. Dance when you are afraid. Let the fear move through your limbs until it becomes courage. Dance in the kitchen while the little kettle boils. Dance in the rain when no one is watching. Dance alone in your room with the lights off. Dance with strangers, with lovers, with children, with the wind. There is no wrong in moving when you are listening to the music. And when the music changes, and it will, do not resist. Do not cling to the old song. Let the new rhythm take you. Let the dance evolve, because the dance never ends. It only changes partners, changes tempo, changes style. What we call death is simply the music fading in this particular hall so it can swell in another again. My friends, the world is open. The floor is open. The music is loud and alive, and it is calling your name. Stop standing on the sidelines, tapping your foot politely. Stop waiting for permission, for practice, for perfection. Throw yourself in. Spin until you are dizzy with life. Sway until you melt into the moment. Leap until your heart explodes with yes. This is your dance. This is your song. This is your now. So move. Thank you.